Hello, boy.
Oh, mate.
Got any grey hairs yet? I mean, since the last time I saw you,
It's been ages, hasn't it?
yeah, you might have aged a bit
Yeah. Has your
because
pension come through yet?
yeah, you might as well. It seems ages since we did this,
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
doesn't it?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
seems ages,
Yeah.
but it looks like you
It-
bought a new shirt.
yeah. Mate, it's on offer. Brilliant.
Actually,
Oh, and this guy's attacking it,
yeah,
obviously,
right,
which I'm not going to let him do.
definitely not.
Stop it. Stop.
But we got to bring him in because he's quite popular.
And he's had a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks a bit bad. It's
Oh,
a
he's
bit.
going to drink my tea. Get your hand off. Right. Okay. So we haven't really seen each other because United were at the FA Cup last weekend.
Yeah.
And they're only playing 40 games this season.
Yep.
So they were all on holiday, playing
Dubai
Xbox
and all sorts,
were
yeah.
on the beach.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Magic, mate.
Just a holiday, just like that,
Yeah,
for being
what?
shit.
In fact, I might, they might lose against Everton because why are they going to work too hard when, actually,
Yeah, why would they want Europe next year?
Oh,
They've
yeah,
had a
and the FA
freebie.
Cup.
Yeah.
It seems like an international break. That's how it feels.
It feels like it, and I think this isn't the only one. In a few weeks, we have like 3 weeks off.
Why? Because it's Europe.
I think Europe and an international FA Cup again, and we don't play for 3 weeks. So it's stupid like that. It's mental. It's mental.
So they'll all go on holiday again.
Yeah.
They're living the life of Riley, aren't they? 40 games this season.
Yeah.
And they had the audacity on the Tuesday game to play like they played on our last game. Because they were playing 2 or 3 days later. When these guys are out there travelling to Europe, found out Newcastle are playing now. They went to Azerbaijan.
Yeah,
or something.
the furthest away
like
game, I think.
3,000 miles there, 3,000 miles back, and now they're playing.
Yeah.
And all lot are going,
I know.
Come on, guys.
It does make you worry a bit again next year. If we, which we should at least get Europa at this point, but who knows?
Surely, do they get bonuses for qualifying or stuff like that?
Yeah, they'll get a big bonus if they. I mean, definitely if they
but
get.
Instead of being on £300,000 a week, you might be on £350,000 a week, and then you get a bonus.
Yeah.
So, but you're still on 350. So,
yeah. Happy days.
Actually, with a few bit of time off.
Yeah.
So it has been a while. You did send me a picture, and you said, "Dad, the shirt."
Yeah.
And you said, "What does it remind you of?"
Yeah. What shirt is it? What era? What?
And straight away, I went Mark Hughes. So I knew it was like 90s,
well,
didn't
you
I?
said Brian Robson first.
Yeah, Brian Robson, same squad.
It is the same squad.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, he said Brian Robson first. I said,
That
right
sort of
era.
Yeah.
But what moment specifically does it remind you of?
What did you tell me though? And because I got it as soon as you said.
Oh, I said, big moment.
Big moment. I went Mark Hughes.
Yeah.
Because it was scoring against Barcelona, second goal, where he just had a little look and kept his head down and pinged it in the corner.
Around the keeper.
Yeah, because you just wanted that second goal.
Just buried
to win that first Alex Ferguson European trophy for Man United.
Yeah,
Cup Winners' Cup.
It's an iconic goal.
Yeah,
it's an iconic goal, isn't it? That one.
Yeah.
Striker's instinct, knows where the goal is.
Yeah.
Bully boy Mark Hughes, Sparky, buries it.
Because I always said to you, what I remember about that goal was that he didn't look up.
Yeah.
I remember when he striked it and he didn't look up, and I thought, how does he know where the goal is?
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at the replays, he does as he kind of is going through. He's looked. Now he's looking down for a good 30 seconds for that contact to go around the keeper. He knows where the goal is. So he's gone round the keeper. He's looked up. Now he's focusing down there, and he never looks up. He just hits it to make sure he gets a true connection, and it nestles in the corner. And it was like, yes.
That was like you said. That was so. That's why this shirt actually on the United website, but it is the Cup Winners' Cup, and this is it. Actually says Winners 1991. This was, and it's a great shirt. I've got to say, I'm buzzing with this.
You weren't here.
It was well before me. I was 99, so that's Where would you have been? You've been in.
Well, I was 6, 7, 8, 7, 20. So that's 20. I was 22, so 22, 23.
Yeah, I guess you would have been, wouldn't you? Yeah, you
22, 23.
God, you've been younger than I was now.
Yeah, didn't know your mother. Didn't know this before your mother.
God,
them were the days. So I was a young man, just starting out.
Yeah.
But as I've always said to you, it doesn't matter what the era is. It doesn't matter what the era is. The passion is still the same.
Yeah.
I remember that game, how nervous I was. We were going for the first for a first trophy. Sir Alex, things were changing, and the delight of Hughesy scoring that goal was and it was the start. You always get that first trophy. It's the start. Now.
Yeah.
And then we had the Premiership, 2 years later.
Yeah, the Premiership. Did we win an FA Cup in between?
Probably.
I think maybe. Cause I seem to remember what was the turning point. Yeah, didn't that, the FA Cup keep him in his job? I think.
Yeah. Yes. We always ran won FA Cups even on managers before, and we were an FA Cup team. Yeah. So it was the first European kind of course trophy, it was and next was the Premiership. So that came.
Where would you rank Hughesy? Because he doesn't get mentioned about a lot in United, like he does.
Yeah.
But we've had so many good strikers. And obviously he played for Barcelona and stuff, didn't he? But where's he rated as a...
I mean, that'll be a different pod if I went to, and we should do it one day, again, when we get time, when everything else sort of falls into place and there's more followers and there's more interest. But I could just sit here and go, goal scorers, who's my favourite and all that. Mark Hughes is up there.
He's up there, is he? Yeah.
Mark Hughes is up there.
Old school.
From my early days, I just remember feeling that Mark Hughes, he was solid, clinical, but he wouldn't be bullied.
Yeah.
He would bully the defenders. He was a hard lad. Maybe not the most. He certainly wasn't a Berbatov. A bit of guile and all that. It was sort of brute force and thunderbolt shots and stuff like that. And he scored goals. Away it goes.
Going for it. Yeah, no, because I know again because Lineker, obviously, I listened to his pod. He played with Hughes. He was his era.
A bit of a striker, apparently.
Yeah, Lineker? Yeah, he was, and he always mentions that he plays for Barca. He always gets that in there. But it was Terry Venables that went over But he played with Sparky, but he said Sparky didn't suit the Spain, Barcelona, where Lineker kind of did all right there because he was a box player technical. But someone like Sparky, who's used to having two big defenders, all of a sudden when he had a bit of time and
the ball would bobble and stuff like that.
It didn't fit, and the Barca fans didn't like him because he wasn't a Johan Cruyff, he wasn't a technical player, so he didn't do great there. But that's for a different time. So with that break, we've had to put up with watching crap, really.
What other teams?
Team crap.
What, Arsenal, Wolves? It's not crap. I wish we'd have had a run along or play along, whatever you call it.
That, to be fair, that made it
almost like United. It was almost, I'm never going to cheer as much as for United, but
it got a big cheer. I mean, I didn't have it on, but when I saw the equaliser on my phone,
it was brilliant.
And what I love about it is it's clearly not just like one team hatred. It's not like it's just Spurs fans, for instance, that don't want Arsenal to win. It's every fan as a collective. There's, some sort of mutual respect between City and Liverpool. We dislike each other, of course we do, and it still pains me that it has to be City, if anyone, to beat Arsenal. But I think it just shows that all of us don't want Arsenal to win.
I think in that game you can put Arsenal down to a T, right? Which I didn't see until social media was showing. Martinelli. That incident with 2-1 with the crowd sums up why people hate Arsenal.
Yeah,
it sums it up. That you don't have to say anything else. That's why people hate Arsenal. He's going 2-1, and the game's not finished yet.
No,
they've been doing that all season. We're going to win the league. Oh, it's not actually over yet. Yeah, but we're going to win the league. Well, it's not actually over yet.
No.
Yeah, but we are going to win the league. Oh, yeah, we'll say that when you've won the league, maybe.
Yeah.
Because have you not learned yet?
Wow, they haven't.
No,
they haven't even got to March.
I know.
I mean, it's
you got a mate, haven't you?
I've got, but one of the
shitted himself, hasn't he?
It's brilliant seeing the meltdown.
Yes,
because they know it's coming, but it was so soon. That's why the arrogance that they had. They don't learn. They've been doing this for 3-4 years. You can lose the game literally within 3 or 4. It's three results, 2 results. That can happen in May.
Yeah.
So they're having a little blip now, right? And it's changed the whole picture. But where's this arrogance where they think they have a given right to win?
Pep again is playing it a blinder like Sir Alex. Pep's going, don't talk to me. There's still 12 games.
Yeah.
Talk to me when there's 3 games to go.
Yeah.
12 games, 36 points. Nah, come back to me in 6 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what he's saying. Because there's just so much to play for. But deep down,
he'll know.
He's going, right, there's a window there.
Yeah.
If you don't take this, that's where the Arsenal are going. I mean, Spurs won't give them a game tomorrow.
No.
People are going, right, they're going to come back.
Yeah.
They're going to do this.
New manager,
do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, we're here to talk about Spurs, but we're talking about the Premiership at the end of the day because United,
exactly,
haven't been playing for 10 days. I've had to watch all this, because I still love the football, the competition. The Premiership is still probably the best league in the world. I know people get on the bandwagon, but the reason I say that is I heard Chelsea. Right, a Chelsea fan today. Bearing in mind this is now this weekend's games have gone.
Chelsea drew,
and he rang in saying how dull and boring it was, sideways, backwards, and stuff like that. And he's right. He's right. The English game cannot become too much like the Man City of old.
Yeah, the Spanish,
the tippy tappy continental football. It can't be like that. The fans don't want it. No.
It's not exciting.
It's not exciting. And Luke Shaw, I love Luke Shaw. But, he'd fit into a team right now because that's all he ever does. Yeah. Is just pass it. Like a game of chess. People don't want that. And the Chelsea fans were going, it was boring. Yeah. All right, they got a 1-1 against Burnley. But it was boring. He said, I do not go to watch football to watch sideways. Yeah. He said, the one time we actually hit the ball early, in the first few minutes, we got a goal.
Yeah.
How difficult can it be? Yeah. He said it was dog shit. He literally was like, it was dog shit. He said, it was just boring. So again, there's still a way to win, I guess, isn't there?
I think there is, but I believe that's why this year it's been quite not revolutionary, because it's gone back to old school. But it's been like liberating almost. We've gone back to that direct style of football, exciting football. Because even like a Brentford sit deep, but the way they explode in the direct, I quite enjoy watching Brentford.
Yes, because when I played at school, and even with your mates in the park, everyone loved that breakaway goal where you'd have 3 or 4 passes, knock it in the net.
Yeah.
The least amount of passes, and you could just siphon in the net, was always creme de la creme of football, wasn't it?
You're defending them back.
Yes, and everybody loves that. Let's say 4 passes in the back of the net.
Exactly.
Now it's play out the back to there. Play through the thirds.
Yeah.
Do this. Let's get everyone in shape.
Yeah.
Oh,
boring stuff.
Boring.
Yeah, which is why it's been not. And even, like you said, you go back to Pep, but he's realised that, I think. He's gone more direct because he plays now with the 3 up top, Haaland. City away, and actually they're almost worse off defensively. They can see goals, but he's gone more, let's outscore, which again, you kind of go...
Yeah, because it's a spectacle.
It's more... I would rather watch any team than Arsenal, because even the other day against Wolves... Didn't watch it, but from what people told me in the highlights, you watched it. It was a pretty shit game, wasn't it? Yeah. In terms of Arsenal, went 1-0 up, didn't do much.
Yes,
got a second, didn't do much.
Yes, being the older statesman, they scored straight away, first minutes. So I've got it on the TV, cooking dinner, keeping my eye on it.
New world order.
Yeah, of course, waiting for the wife when she gets home, and which I love doing.
Well saved.
Yeah. Pull that one out of the bag.
Yeah.
And what were we talking about?
the early goal.
Yeah, and they scored within 5 minutes. And it's like, and they were playing awful, Wolves. But they were standing off, letting Arsenal do what they wanted. And it felt like, that's not going to be much. This could be a rout. But there was a little thing niggling in my head going, it's too easy.
Yeah.
It's too easy. Arsenal might just lay off.
Yeah.
Because it's too easy. And they did. That was my only hope, and they did. They didn't kill it off.
Exactly.
Didn't get the second.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're letting them in. All right. I said to you, second half, Wolves were actually having a go at them. And I thought Wolves could get something out of this. And then they scored the second when Wolves were kind of on top.
And I thought, run. That's what it says in the commentary.
I was going, jammy bloody Arsenal again. And then straight away, I was going to turn it off. I was.
I think a lot of fans were.
I was, but I thought, I got nothing else to do. I'll just watch it. You never know. Yeah. And within 5 minutes, they got the 2-1, and you thought,
it was a good goal actually. Wasn't it?
Youngster.
Youngster.
He was 19 or something.
I think, but no. The winner was the 2-1 was the left foot curler.
Yeah.
To make it 2-1, he's 20 something.
I thought it was his debut.
No, the one who scored the goal. Right. Yeah, it was actually an own goal.
And it was, but again, it's brilliant the way that it was a nothing ball into the box.
Yeah, it's pure panic.
It's just brilliant to see the keeper, the best keeper in the Premiership, one of them, bump into the centre back,
who's meant to be the best centre back.
So there was 2 bits. There was 2 bits of the game that I was laughing. even live. I was laughing, praying that would go in. And when I saw the replays, I was laughing with them bumping into each other, putting it on a plate for the lad who still had to actually, because he could have easily gone over the bar. It's difficult, but he kept his head down, he kept his knee over the ball. It went in, and then it bobbled about, and it was beautiful. You know, it's like you have these beautiful moments. You know, it was their sub who'd just come on as well.
Yes, Calafiore.
Yes, and he'd come on for the lad who had got a bang where they were tone wasting.
Yes, of course.
It was just brilliant. It's drama.
It is drama.
That's why football doesn't need a book.
You can't write it.
It's just the pathway's there. So they time waste. I mean, he took a bit of a knock, and I thought he was wobbling a bit.
Was he?
Yeah. But of course, it's coming out now that there was definitely time wasting that Arsenal were doing. Going down. It was pathetic.
It was
pathetic. They were dropping, and I was thinking back at that time that lad pulled the one who took a big knock. And he dragged him off the pitch. Do you remember?
Martinelli, against Liverpool a couple of weeks ago.
I thought, here we go. Look how bad they are. They were dropping for free kicks every time. And then this lad went down. It was like 2 minutes, and away we go. But 2 bits. One is the cross, and them running into each other, and it bounces. I was laughing. You know,
it's brilliant.
I was laughing. And the other one was the end of the game. I was laughing my head off. You just need a punch up. You just need Martinelli, I think it was.
Or Gabriel Jesus.
And all the lad did, I think, was when. And he's going to, isn't he?
Yeah, especially the way Arsenal were.
Yeah, and he lost it and just pushed him, and then there was a melee, and it reminded me of like Newcastle. I would love it if we beat them. It was kind of that moment. I would love it if we beat them. Bless him, poor Kev.
Of course.
And we wish him well, obviously. A great lad, and that's another pod in itself. You know, I grew up with Kevin Keegan, and I wish him well and his family and everything. But I just remember that's what I seem to remember at the time. They just lost it. Arsenal at the end just lost it.
And I've seen Arsenal fans who said, you know, that is. And from us, it's the worst thing you can do because we showed no fight during the game, no fight, and you do it at the full-time whistle. It was too late then. It looks like you're throwing your toys out your pram. It was just what I love about that goal. I will talk is it defines bottle. It defines bottle in it. There was no goal there. That's fully Arsenal making. That is no communication between the keeper and then for it to fall on the plate, and then for it even the way. It could have gone straight in.
Calafiore, bang. He's just gone on as well, and he's like. But going back to something again, and we just run this as we see fit. But you were saying about how things just sort of fall and all the rest of it, or annoy you, like the fight with Arsenal. But I've said to you, there's been games going back to United, and I think the UEFA final. Against Spurs last year, stuff like that, where we've seen players physically crying after a final whistle, and they've played like dog shit. It's like, what's all that about? You know, if you're going all out,
you've put 110% in. You get it.
How many games were we kind of watching, and they're all sat on the floor with their head in their hands like this, and you know, and they're looking distraught, and you go in. But you've just given them the 3 points, or you've given them the trophy. You didn't actually stand up and account for yourself, and now you're all wailing on the floor like you can't believe it. I understand Bayern Munich when we grabbed the 2-1.
Oh God, oh my God,
you know what I mean?
Distraught, yes, which you would be.
Yes,
it's been ripped away from you, like we were with Aguero.
He was that defender. Boy was banging the glass. I get it. We all get it.
Do you remember, obviously, when Aguero scored? Do you remember how we, you know, the only way I could describe that we've gone through is, but it was just like an out-of-body moment. It was like, what the fuck has just happened? Because we knew we weren't going to win that game. You know, QPR. We were never going in thinking, and they snatched it from us. It's I get it, because it's like you've got it and it's gone. But it was a bit like, I think the Chelsea-Arsenal game, semi-final of the Carabao Cup, one of the Chelsea players, Fofana, the centre-half, who apparently got sent off today as well, he was crying. I'm going, first it's the Carabao Cup, second it's the semi-final, so the final. Thirdly,
you played shit. That's the point.
Yeah, you went into that game. Chelsea went in, didn't they? They just thought, let's stay in the game and let's have a look. They didn't account for themselves at all, did they? And he's booing his eyes out. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit pathetic again, isn't it?
Yeah. How did that finish? Oh, City did get the win.
Yeah, they did.
City with the 2-1 win.
But it would just mean Arsenal are bottling it a bit more. So they're only 2 points behind them.
Yeah, they are.
And like today, obviously it's this weekend. Villa have dropped points.
Yeah,
they're looking shit.
They're struggling big time.
Chelsea get some crappy draw against Burnley at home.
I think they were.
So again, the only reason Arsenal was going to win it was because no one else was challenging. They're all off it. You were off it, obviously, clearly. Liverpool are off it. Everyone thought Liverpool would walk it. City were off it. They're now
starting to.
I think they're going to. I think they're going to change, as in they can see it now.
Yes, it's different.
It's different.
It's crunch time. It's what Fergie said. It's what champs do. It's squeaky bum. You can be shit for 3/4 of the season. Yeah. They go on a run now, 10 games.
But Arsenal, you're not hearing me say this because it's City, but because Arsenal are so bad at, we're going to win this. Because at the start of the league, when they were playing good football, I thought, Arsenal, they were playing good football. They had a decent squad. And I thought they've been runners up. They probably are going to win it. When they were like 10 games in and they were playing actually quite good football and beating teams easy, I started to think, but it's their time. You know, we can't have the Cities, the Liverpools, they're our arch enemies and all that. Yeah. But by the manner of what they've been doing, like they would sell their own grandmother for a win. They would do anything for a win. And it's like they almost think they've got a God-given right, you know, to win. Or a God-given right? No, you don't. No. Everyone says you've got to work for it. Yeah. And you've got to earn it. And I'm grateful that it's not just going to be easy for them. Even if they win it now, it's not going to be easy. Why should it be? No. I don't want it to be easy. Whoever wins it, unless we do, of course. But no one wants it easy. You want pressure because then it makes the Premiership it is.
Everyone wants a title race, don't they? Yeah. Everyone wants a title race.
And you got one now because City are 2 points behind them. Yeah. And they got to play them. And they're playing Spurs tomorrow. I mean, Spurs. I can't see us. I can't see Spurs.
But against Arsenal,
they got a new manager.
You've got to think it's still Arsenal. They've got to go and win now. That's the problem when you play second. Yeah. City have won. The pressure's there. They have to win.
In that game tomorrow.
It's definitely worth a watch, isn't it?
Because I want to see how Arsenal, like everyone does, how they take it.
But it will be typical Spurs to bend over and just go, here you go.
Yes.
Here's a 3-0, 4-0.
This is what Spurs fans are dreaming of. Now's the time to play Arsenal. Go out there and play them. But it's Spurs. Spursy thing to do.
I'd almost rather anyone else.
Yes, Spursy thing to do is to, like you said, just ease off.
But if you're going to say anything in Spurs' favour, if you're Spurs new manager, a bit like us with City, if you're going to want a team to play, you probably want Arsenal.
Not too much pressure on the manager.
No, if it was a Burnley, you expect to win, but Arsenal, you think, right, count your sales, put a shift in, see where we are.
So the reason we've been talking about other teams is there's not much from Old Trafford, is there? In the last,
don't think so. There's nothing that screams outward to me at the moment. I mean, like you said, apart from the lads being on holiday and having a jolly.
Yeah. And I've seen adverts out about obviously cartoons and stuff like that about United in the FA Cup, and what they were doing, and all sorts of different cartoons out there, like they're playing the Xbox or whatever. Like the draw come up in Man United v Xbox. You know what I mean? All right, but that's the way it is, isn't it? So that's why we've been sort of talking about the Premiership.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing much to report from Man United, Old Trafford.
No.
I'll tell you what there is to report, though. Still doing well on the old TikTok.
Yeah, and YouTube's picked up a little bit as well. In fact, we got some new subscribers, I think, since last time. We've got another 100, 150.
All right. Again, we started this off just me and you, but I'm quite... and I love, there was a phrase that you said, and one person had put down that I'd love to be able to celebrate the goals with someone like you guys. That meant they're watching it on their own. And there's been a few that have sort of said stuff like, I don't have a family quite as passionate into football, You know, and your reply was, "We're all one big family, where you're the United family, and we're all in it together." And I thought that was quite a nice reply. So
it is. I think because you do feel it. I feel it when I go to Old Trafford. Like you could go on your own. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone's quite open. You're all in the same boat. You all support the club, even if you have different opinions. And trust me, I've heard some horrible opinions. But generally, you know, you forget when you're in pain, which we have been. You sometimes forget that others are in pain, which is why I go and I started this. But before and even now, after a United game, I will go on social media to see what the fans say and to relate to the fans. And that's what you want to do. You want to be relatable and give, you know, something to people to know we're all there.
So the post-match, the full interview or the few, whatever this pod stuff is, the full conversation is on YouTube and Spotify. And then there's little snippets that is going on all the other socials, just to give them an input, and that's where you can listen. And if you're in the car and stuff like that, I was listening again the other day when I was driving somewhere, and it was just to hear what was, and this is our pre-match for the Everton game.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So we've already elaborated that we've been talking about the Premiership, and I think we have to, because that's still part and parcel. How we feel as United fans the Premiership is going. But reference the game now, and as we already said, not much is going on with United. How do we see Everton on Monday night?
Yeah, Monday night. Don't know.
So go back 10 days. We drew against West Ham with a last-minute equaliser from Sesko, thank God.
Yeah.
But we played Amarin-style football, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes, we were off it.
We were
bullied. And we've done a post-match to that.
We have. And Everton, the way I see it, Everton are a better version of West Ham, aren't they? They're high. David Moyes has got them flying. They beat us at Old Trafford with 10 men. Yes, granted, different time, different formation. We're now going to their new stadium, where there's a bit of pressure. I'd say less so with Villa and Chelsea dropping points. But if Liverpool win tonight, you know, it's interesting now because before we were just playing with this freedom.
Yeah.
Now we can see top four.
Yeah.
Top five.
Yeah. So, which is the shame against West Ham.
Yeah.
Because it was
the first time,
obvious.
like,
go out and win.
Yeah.
Do a good top four.
Exactly.
Get us in there.
Yeah.
And they didn't. They drew.
No. And Liverpool won. So there is a lot of pressure. And if we win with Villa and Chelsea dropping points, it's just a huge 3 points at stake. For God's sake, you just want to go to boys. Just fucking come on.
So I did see there was some talk about whether Sesko deserves a place.
Yes, without a doubt, I would drop. Probably Ahmad. I think that's what most people are saying. I mean, Ahmad, I've mixed emotions.
What do you think?
But you can't drop, if you're out of all of them, you can't drop Mbeumo.
No.
You can't. He's our top goal scorer, even though he hasn't been playing.
So why do you think Sesko has to start?
He's got a good record. He's physical. You've got to try something different. It didn't work against West Ham.
Yes,
and
I was going to say,
they're going to have a low block.
Up until the West Ham game, you couldn't change. You couldn't change. Why are you going to? Because you've always got that when we're winning.
Yeah.
But it was a poor performance. And I think if he's going to, it's going to be, we were lucky against West Ham to get a point.
Yeah.
So this is what I saw. This is what I need to change. So I would like to think that if he changes it up a little bit, which I would want him to do, just to show us that he's not going to tolerate a performance like that. It sends a signal out. I'm not going to tolerate a performance like that.
Yeah.
If he sticks to the same team,
it's favouritism.
Yes, I think it's a little bit Ollie.
Yeah, it is.
I've got my mates on side. Please go out and win for me. And that is not a long-term strategy.
No, it's not.
Because we knew when Ollie, and again, it's not about Ollie, but what we knew about Ollie is there would be times when he was on the brink of getting sacked, they pulled it out the bag for him. It's almost like, right, let's play for this lad. And I used to say to you, I could see Ollie going into the changing room and pleading with his mates, please go out and win. Please, I need this job. Go and win for me. Because when he was down and everyone thinks we pull a result out of the bag. So if he's a decent manager, he's got an excuse to change it. And Ahmad hasn't been doing it much. And Sesko has been scoring. And the lad needs a bit of a...
He does. He's got 5 in his last 7 or whatever. He scored last week.
Yeah.
You know, good goal as well, by the way.
Yeah.
So you know, he got the Fulham goal. You know, you got to give him.
So
the
if you put him up front,
you'd have Mbeumo on the right,
Cunha on the left,
and Bruno through the middle. And Ahmad's not a bad player to bring on. In fact, he might have more of an impact because he has started to get a little bit of attitude. Yeah. And he needs a bit of a check back. I still think Mbeumo hasn't played great, but he scores goals and he still has a good attitude. You never see him wailing about, do you? No. Cunha has his moments, but overall, recently he's been in good form.
Mainu again.
You got to start with them too. Of course you do. And it will be the same back four, won't it?
Luke Shaw.
But your favourite player.
He's going to.
Yeah.
Because he'll be on the plane. But anyway, we've already done the pod on Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
Everton, much to report on Everton. Bearing in mind, 10-man Everton was basically his doom, wasn't it? Amorim's doom.
Yeah, as I said before, I was there. I was in the ground that night with Georgia, actually, and my sister. And that was the first game I took my sister. First game she's seen at Old Trafford. So excited to show her this great, beautiful.
You got a couple
Old
of
Trafford.
tickets as well, didn't you, where you parked your car?
Oh, it was a terrible day, because I turned up, there was traffic, got late, so I had to just leave it somewhere, which there wasn't any signage, but of course, turnstiles weren't working, so I missed kickoff, which is arguably would have been the best bit of that game, because everyone's happy it was 0-0. We saw a red card, that was interesting, but it was dire, considering you want, someone like you want them to witness a goal or a bit of excitement because it's the raw. Yes, the whole thing is a cinema. I get that.
You took your fiance, didn't you, for the first time last year? Or
no, I took her. Yeah, we won 1-0.
But she had the
goal.
She came back and said, "I want to go again."
Yes, and then we went last year. We saw Villa. Georgia didn't get that. Which she just saw us booing and fucking Everton have the better chances, And it was the same type of finish. We were at the opposite end. We were in the Stretford end to Dewsbury Hole. So we just see Dewsbury Hole drill this right foot shot right in the top corner.
So
how many times have we seen that? Last year, Wolves.
Yeah, the year before was West Brom, the free kick.
It's just like
constant. You just see it, don't you? And then you just see this delay and then this little roar because you're at home from the away corner. Fuck off. I think we're not going to score.
No.
And then then a few days later you had 2 traffic tickets.
It was like I'm never doing this again.
It was Trafford Park Police, wasn't it? Or something where you parked.
And it was the way it happened because it was me and you meant to go on the Saturday, wasn't it? And then it got rearranged to the Monday. So I took half a day of work. I've driven up there, seen us lose, got tickets. It was a howler. It was a howler.
Yeah, so, and you said, "That's it, I'm done." And then you're there. You're back on it, and that's being a football fan.
It is.
So we'll go to this new stadium. What's their home record like recently?
I don't think they have the best start. I don't think still the pressure of the new ground, but it's a state of the art. It's a new ground. David Moyes has got them playing.
Yeah.
But it's still Everton. Just because they're at home, it's not like another top team where like an Arsenal's expected to come out at home. Chelsea still going to sit deep, I would have thought.
Yeah.
And try and hit us on the break.
Some better players than West Ham, haven't they? Like
they'll play like West Ham did, but with more quality up front because they got that Ndoye, the winger, and then they're more brutes at the back with Tarkowski. I mean, he's as big of a brute as they come, aren't they? So it could be a horrible game again.
Yeah, it could be.
It really could be one we get unstuck.
And it might be raining because it's rained for like 40 days and 40 nights. It's gone over that, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like
every day
so
this
wet
year,
out
isn't
there.
it?
It's just so wet.
Yeah.
So, score prediction?
I think it could be another draw.
Another draw.
It could be another 1-1, or maybe even a 2-2. I'll go 2-2. I'll go for Desmond.
I'm gonna go for a 2-0 win, Man United.
Oh, fucking hell!
Because I think they've had 10 days off. There's no reason why they should go to Everton and be worried about it. They knew a bit of a reaction from West Ham. They didn't play well.
I mean, that's yes. I think.
And I'm trying to be positive to say, if we believe that this team have turned a corner, go out and make a statement, please, and play well, like you have all the 4 games before West Ham. If they come out and play like they did against West Ham, like you said, it shows us that this team again could just be brittle and not give a shit, and we could lose 4 on the bounce and be mid-table again.
Yeah. It can go one or two ways at the moment, can't it?
After 4 wins, we should be well on it now.
Yeah.
All teams are dropping points.
Yeah.
If you can't get motivated by that, you're scoring goals, we're winning games. We haven't lost a game for ages now.
Yeah.
Even a draw, we're still 4 wins and a draw.
But I forgot even with Amorim.
We had so many draws.
I don't know if we've lost this year.
No.
Generally, because I think it suddenly made me realise, because we keep going about this 4 wins. I know we lost to Brighton, but Amorim before we drew to Leeds, because we've had a lot of draws. I think we're actually unbeaten in longer.
Yeah, it's because I said to you every 3 games, games we get 3 points, to get drawing everything. So it will be. It's almost like an interview again, isn't it, for the manager?
It is,
isn't it? Just to see if he's got any nous. Can he mix it up? Can he get the players lifting up, saying
can he get them motivated?
West Ham, or are they going to be bullied by Everton again with the low block and the big defenders and be pathetic? Let's see.
You really can't call it.
No.
There's still. I mean, I can't believe it's me being negative. They're still the same players. I can't see how all of a sudden they're going to go, no, that was a one-off against West Ham.
That's why I'm going 2-0, because I want to be that person.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? I'm more negative than you most of the time, but I want to be the person that goes. They acknowledge that, and we have to turn a corner at some point. And those, I wouldn't say it wouldn't be drastic if we lost. But the doubters will start again.
Yeah, I think
the doubters will start again, and it will be like, how can you go 4 on a bounce? You're playing really well, and now lower teams, whatever you want to call them, right? Or the Amorim stuff's coming back. It was the new manager bounce, and it's still the same players doing the same shit, whatever the formation is. That's going to start. Exactly. I always said to you, this formation bollocks. Amorim didn't help himself, but the previous manager used to say all that, and he'd mix it up. They were still shit.
Yeah, they were.
They were still shit. I used to say to you, fine, they can moan about this 5 at the back, but they can play 4-4-2. I reckon if they don't put the energy in, they're still going to be shit.
Yeah, still 11v11. Yeah. So at the end of the day, yes, formations can matter, but the same players are the same players. So
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, we'll do our watch along.
Yeah,
we will be watching it. And it'll be interesting. I think, like everything, we're still in this moment. I'm still excited. I'm definitely ready to watch them.
I haven't watched them for like 10 days.
And it's different. All right, Wolves, like you said, was the closest, but I love football and I could watch any game, of course, but it's never the same. Considering how stressed we are watching United, whether it's good or bad.
Are we stressed? We are.
I don't know. I mean, bloody hell.
We are.
It's terrible. It really is bad for your health, really. I know Mum, I know, but she always says, Charlie, relax it, even to you, because your blood pressure's high and everything. I wish I could control it, but you can't.
How can you sit there and see some shit pass that he can't hit? He can't hit it 5 meters to his mate.
Yeah.
And he's paid 250 grand a week for that. And he can't do that.
I know.
You've got every right to say, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're a professional footballer, aren't you?
I know. That's what it's like watching your guy out of everyone.
Oh God, yeah. And a lot of people agreed with you, or us, that you guy is. So I'm looking forward to it. Me and you are skiing, aren't we? So
we are, mates.
We'll be watching it. In Bulgaria,
in a Bulgarian bar. Where they're all Berbatov fans, aren't they? So they all love United, don't they? All got the United shirts up. Always show United. Our record is
not great. You said we were there last year watching Ipswich.
No, we beat Ipswich. We won, but I know we've had some terrible games over the years where it almost ruins the holiday. Where we've lost or we've drawn or we've been shit. Because you always want a good game on holiday.
Even in the summer, do you remember? Because when you were kids, we used to go in the summer holidays,
which would be the start of the season.
And do you remember, like Rudy? Remember that time in that bar?
Yeah.
That everyone was like, and then Rooney was taking an age to hit a shot, and I just said, "For fuck's sake, hit it!" And the whole bar just went quiet.
In the middle of a Turkish bar, because that was before like Sky Sports was everywhere, so we had to find like bars, wouldn't we? This little bar, and you're like, "What the fuck?
For fuck's sake, hit it!" And I remember my voice, and everyone was looking around, like, this. I was like, oops. But it was so annoying. And we missed that chance.
Yeah, and I think we end up drawing the game, didn't we?
Yes, and that's ruined our holiday. So let's hope that they don't ruin our ski trip next week. Yeah.
Good luck to it, mate. We'll do. Yeah, so we'll do that, and then we'll do our post match, and we'll go from there, mate.
Good luck, the boys.
Good luck,
bring
the boys.
it home. All right, it's nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, mate. At least I'll be seeing you again in a few days. Well, I'm going to be with you for a whole week. Hey!
No, I love it. Bring on. And your sister, of course. Yeah, let's go.